Hello and welcome to this month's project. With just a couple of weeks to go before the 1st of December, I thought I would show you this lovely card set that Hunkydory have created, and it's to make an advent calendar, which I thought was very special. So let me just show you. This is the die that you get, the metal die, to cut out the area which has all the open doors. So in the pack you get two dies. You get the one that creates the doors to open, and then you get this border one. So this cuts out a 6x6. It's just smaller than a 6x6, but it leads me on to the next item that Hunkydory have got. So this is the bit for the metal die, and then to go with the metal die they have this wonderful paper pack which has the numbered sheets on them. So you just need to put the die on the sheet and cut it out. So it's got beautiful designs. It's got 12 different cards. So and so you've got the front bit which you cut out for the doors, and as you can see the designs are just as usual stunning. So let me just flick through. So they're 12 different designs and they range from a whole host. I'll go through them in a mo. And then you also get the inserts. So after you've cut out the doors, this is the bit that goes underneath, and you can see that it's got lots of different little pictures so that you can open the door and find out what's hiding behind. And then to really make your card special, you've got this little insert sheet that you can put on the inside of your card, which then matches. So the ones that I've picked, as I've got a couple to make, so let me just show you. So this is one that I've already had a play with, and hopefully you can see. Can you see that the doors are all cut out and are ready to be opened? And so then the sheet to go with that one is where is it gone? It was here somewhere. But this is the insert sheet, the card. So that goes on the inside of the card. And then no, that's the snowy one. But I've also picked out this one, which I'm going to do. So it's got the little nativity on it, and then this is the insert to go with it. That's to say that you don't have to use the insert, because that comes with that specific one. Because as you can see, so that's the insert that comes with that one. And then I think I've pulled out the wrong one, but I should go back and find it in a minute. But you can see that all the designs are just beautiful. So you don't have to use the insert that's specifically for the front. You could use any of them. But I wanted to use the insert for the Highland cow. So that's not all. So if you didn't want to do the paper pad, they also do this rubber stamp, which has all the numbers up from 1 to 25, because the doors actually go up to 25. You actually have a big door in the middle for number 25. But then they've also got all these little designs that will fit within the doors. And a big snowflake and a border. So that's what else you get in that range. And I also pulled out the frozen pack because I thought that you could create doors out of these lovely sheets, and then pop something inside that was frozen. So you could actually cut out the doors of this one, but then you could also cut out the little characters to go behind the doors of this sheet. So you've got a few to choose from in here. So you could sort of play hunt Olaf. That's what we decided his name was last time. So that's something that you could also use with the die, just because the paper pad is there, it doesn't mean that you can't use any other paper pads. So you could have fun sort of cutting out lots of little shapes, and you can see that all the little shapes are different sizes. So I'm just going to quickly go through the fronts that you get in this paper pad. So you get the lovely Father Christmas, and they've all got the numbers on them, and they're in different areas. So you've got robins, decorations, snowmen, a traditional cottage in a snow scene, deer, this lovely modern angel, a Christmas tree, a dove, a post box with a bicycle, and obviously you get the Highland cow and the nativity scene. And then you also get, so this is the one that goes with Father Christmas, the decorations, the deer, that's the angel one, that's the Christmas tree, that's the piece, the dove, and this is the one that I meant to pull out because it's got my Highland cow on it. So I've already cut out the front panel for the cow, and I'm just going to show you how I did that. So this is my panel for the front, and you take your image and put it face down, and then you need to line up. Now I don't think it really matters which way these doors open. This one I've cut it so they all open from the right. So let's try this one the other way round. So I'm going to turn it up that way. So obviously you don't want the doors to open down or up, so you either have to have them going left or right. So I'm going to have these ones opening from the left. And you place it down and you center it on your piece of paper. So all of these are roughly the same size. Now, if you want to, you can actually measure it, but on this one, I just did it by eyeballing it, and you can see that it's done it pretty well actually. So there's obviously there is some lenience with this. So I put my low tack tape down. I've got my big shot here. So with my big shot, I've got the multi-purpose platform, a cutting die. I'm going to then sandwich this in between. Now just be careful if you're using a big shot, because the this area isn't quite so wide. So you need to make sure that none of the card overhangs, otherwise it will get a bit scrunched up. So you want to have it in the middle. So you don't actually have much wriggle room with the big shot, because you've only got about 6 and a bit inches area to play with. I'm then going to make sure I'm okay either side, and then I'm just going to run it through, and it's going to do its crunching. Can you see we've got some clean cuts here, so that's fine. That's all done. We've just run it through the once, and now you can just gently remove. So I remove the paper, the card, from the metal die rather than the other way around. So, and I'm just gently easing it up. I've trimmed everything down to fit my cards, and I'm now going to put them all together. So I'm going to start with my insert in the middle, middle of the card. So I'm just going to take some double-sided sticky tape, and I'm going to just lay it across and trim it. And then I'm going to pull back halfway and place it in my card. Make sure I'm happy with it. Press down, remove the other bit, and there we go. So now the outside. Now, if you're unsure as to whether your insert matches your cut piece, if you just turn it round and hold it up to the light, you will get the shadow of where the cut bit is coming through. So that will then give you an idea of where your doors will fall. So I'm just going to put this double-sided sticky tape again down all four corners, pulling my double-sided sticky tape back halfway, and then I'm going to make sure my insert is there, so I'm just flipping it straight over, and then I can place this down a bit further. So. And now I want to put on my outside. So now you can do double-sided sticky tape again, which would mean that it would go in the post box. Make sure we've got it the right way up. We're just going to pop it over our insert. Give it a push. There we go. So the last thing we need to do is to give it a fold. The other thing that you can do is, this is Cosmic Twinkles, the aqua one, which makes it look like snow. So I'm just gonna poke it out, put it on a cocktail stick. Just gonna give him a little bit of glitter on his nose. I think he needs some on his horns as well. Just spreading it not too thickly, but enough to give him a bit of twinkle. That is a very quick card, and it's going to be a rather special opening all of the doors on the countdown to Christmas.